Hey everyone, I am here. Welcome to the first ever stream on the channel. It took me a little while. I had to set up all of the, and let me mute myself. I had to set up the thumbnail and the tags and all that stuff. So thank you guys so freaking much for being here tonight. It definitely means a lot to me. Just overall, the whole support on the channel has just been insane, and yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough. Real quick, I want to shout out two new members of the channel before we get started. So shout out to Rourke Bishop and Preston Hill for becoming members of the channel. If you want to do that, you can just hit that membership button somewhere. I don't know where it is, somewhere on here, but yeah, if you guys haven't heard the news, I was able to get a PS5. It's been awesome so far. I haven't done a lot. I've gotten to the Fisk Tower mission, which is just about is going to be what we're starting pretty soon. But yeah, and I wanted to just go ahead and start the stream with that because I think it's one of the best missions. PS5 has been freaking great. It's been a dream come true. I never thought I'd have a PS5. I never thought I'd see the day where I have one in my hands. But yeah, it's been awesome. It's been an early birthday present for me, which was certainly unexpected. And then some of the viewers of my videos helped out with that too. But yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of the game, but I really want to spend time like kind of discussing your theories for Marvel Spider-Man 2, because it's pretty much what the whole stream is going to be about. It's going to be a great time. We can talk about wish list items, suits we want, and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, and then I'm going to answer any questions you guys have. I have a few moderators in the chat to help me out. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for everything. It's been really fun doing this channel. It's certainly unexpected. I never expected the channel to grow as fast as it did. But yeah, it's been great because for so long I haven't had many people to talk about this game with, and now I have thousands of you guys to chat with. It's been so great. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, I'm going to try my best to look at the chat. And if any of my moderators want to pin some like really good comments, that'd be great, or questions, that'd be really awesome. But I'm going to try to play this game a little bit. I completely restarted Spider-Man. So essentially on this Spider-Man Remastered, I did not transfer over any of my saved file data from the PS4. So I have nothing. I have a few suits. Okay, well, I maybe only have 2 unlocked, but I have. Oh yeah, we got all these fun ones. I haven't even got a chance to look at these. That's awesome. Yeah, this wasn't available in Spider-Man PS4, so that's pretty cool that we have that in there. That wasn't available in PS4, and I don't think this one was either. I did get this one, the Amazing Spider-Man suit, so that's pretty cool. Let's see who we got. We got Mystic Prism. It's regular in the chat. Let's see. Spyroos. Pixel Finn. What's going on? Vicky. Vicky has been a big supporter of mine for like forever now. And it's so cool to see some of you guys, because like I see some of you guys in chats of other content creators, and it's really fun to talk to you guys in there as well. But how will Peter get his new suit? I'm hoping that in the game, and that question, who did that question come from? Sir and Court. I'm hoping that in the game he starts off with this suit right here, the original advanced suit. It's just my favorite. I have the Hot Toys figure. It was like a $300 figure just because I love this suit so much. I'm hoping that he starts off with this, and then probably early on in the game he actually, upgrades his suit at some point in time. I'm assuming he's going to craft it himself. What's my favorite suit? I think I just went over that. The advanced suit. Oh, apart from the advanced suit, if we're talking about in the game, so I'm a bit of a Spider-Man purist. So when I first started playing this game, I played a lot of the Stark suit, and the classic suit is a go-to for me. I don't know. I just kind of like to rock with the traditional red and blue more often than not. However, I will say that like I do enjoy just putting on some of these kind of wackier suits just for like photo mode stuff. So yeah. How will he get it in a mission? I have no idea. Do I think Miles will die? No, I don't think Peter or Miles is gonna die. But if I had to guess, I'd lean towards Peter dying before Miles ever dies in this universe. But I don't think that will ever happen in this universe. Maybe Peter retires before that actually ever happens. What if Miles dies because of Peter's recklessness with the symbiote? I hope not. I hope that there's a large future for Miles in this universe. I really enjoy Miles Morales. Like, I've never really loved Miles Morales, like, comic book standpoint. But it's not that I didn't love him. It's just, like, I didn't really have any interest in, like, diving into the comics when it came to Miles Morales until this game came out, and then later Into the Spider-Verse came out, and then I was like, okay, yeah, Miles is pretty cool. So, opinions on the new Miles suit? Not really many changes, I don't think. Like, nothing huge going on. There's a few changes, but I mean, it looks solid. I think both the suits look solid. The only thing that I don't love about the new advanced suit for Peter is the lack of red on his legs. And I think Evan Falarka covered that in our live stream that we did on News to Astonish's channel. But yeah, I agreed completely with him. Like, I definitely am going to miss the red on the legs. But I love that the red's going to pop more. It's going to feel more vibrant and less of this orange tone. And yeah, I mean, and the blue looks phenomenal too. Joseph Whitty, what's up, man? They won't kill him because I heard the franchise. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that there's a larger future for Miles Morales in this universe. I wouldn't doubt that Peter retires after the third game, so that would complete that trilogy. And then we can get into the whole thing on if there should be a Venom game or whatnot. I don't know. I mean, I'm warming up to the idea of a Venom game, but, you know, I prefer to see Venom as more of like a villain than the Lethal Protector. And I know, like, I see the comments. Like, I read every single one of my comments, and I've gotten pretty sucky about responding to all of my comments lately, just because life's been a little bit crazy. I'm finishing up school, so I'll be done with school for the rest of my life, and I still work full time, so I haven't gotten around to like replying to all the comments. I try to reply to them when I get a chance, but yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So I see a lot of the comments say that they want a Venom game. You guys want a Venom game. And I don't know. I mean, like, some of you guys make some really good points. The great thing about the comment section is that, like, I may have an opinion and somebody will come up with a really good point that will sway my opinion, or just open my eyes to, like, a new perspective on it. So that's one of the best things about the comments. Like, I'm not afraid of any sort of criticism or you guys trying to counter any of the points that I have. It's one of the best things about having the YouTube channel. Like, I love getting into discussions with you guys about that stuff. Preston, can't wait for Wolverine, but I think we need a Daredevil game. And I can't agree more. Like, I wish that a Daredevil game came before Wolverine. But yeah, Wolverine, I mean, it's going to be good. I mean, it's Insomniac, and Insomniac we trust. My hope is that, like, I'm kind of at the point where if it's not Insomniac, then I don't want a Daredevil game. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wish Insomniac could just have control over majority of the Marvel games that come out. I know there's currently a rumor that there could be a Doctor Strange game in the works from another studio, but we'll see. Let's see. JB needs help. Hey, Keenan, do you think that the Prowler could work with Miles and Peter? From what I understand, the Prowler turned himself in, right? 'Cause I need to replay Miles Morales. It's been a little while. I certainly am not as familiar with that game as I am this one right here. But the Prowler has turned himself in. I'm sure that there's still a future for him within this universe. It'd be pretty cool to have like a 3-person team up, but I don't think it's going to happen in this game. I feel like this game's going to be pretty, I don't want to say bloated, but there's going to be a ton of characters to work with. And the characters that I'm most excited about seeing interact is going to be like Peter, Harry, and possibly MJ. Just because there's already like a history with them and their friendship. And I definitely want to see I want to see a lot of development for Harry and Peter in this game, because you got to make me buy into that relationship the way that I bought into Peter and Otto Octavius. News to Astonish is here. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. First time ever streaming in my life, so there's that. I'm hoping to get a camera soon, and then eventually we'll get to the capture card. I have a birthday coming up. I turned 30 in 8 days. It's going to be fun. So maybe I'll be able to get some stuff that will help out for the channel. But he says, how are you liking the remaster for PS5? So, I love it. I love that there's barely any loading times. I love the ray tracing. But I haven't got to experience the 60 frames per second just yet. And the reason is I've been playing in my movie room, which really, I should have a better TV in my movie room, but my movie room / game room has just a standard HD TV 1920 by 1080 or whatever it may be. So it does not play in 4K, and when I go into the performance mode, I don't really notice a huge difference. I could hook it up, and I should hook it up into either my bedroom or my living room, because I have 4K TVs there. But overall, I'm kind of just waiting to get a monitor and play that way. You should copy your PS4 save files and transfer them. I plan on doing it, but I just, for some reason, for the PS5 Remastered, I was just like, it'd be pretty fun just to start from scratch. But I'll eventually probably get to that. Thanks for the donation, Preston. Preston's been one of my longest supporters. So, he's been great. I was in your stream with News to Astonish. I'm sure a lot of you guys have found me through other content creators, which has been awesome. The Spider-Man PS4 community, PS5 community has been really great, and they've welcomed me with open arms. It's been awesome, because I said, I'm fairly, oh shoot, why did I do that? I'm fairly new to the community, but pretty much right away, I was getting invites. I was getting invites to, do collabs with News to Astonish, and I got to talk with Joseph Whitty, and Evan Flarka, and these are all people that I've been watching for years, so it's kind of surreal to have that experience, because I'd never thought I'd be in a Discord call with these guys talking about Spider-Man. It's been really awesome. Thanks for the early birthday wishes. I'm super excited to turn 30. I'm one of those people that don't really care about, I don't really care that much about age. It doesn't really bother me that I'm turning 30. I still feel like I'm 17. Still love Spider-Man like I was 8. Also, the great thing about restarting this game completely is I have none of my abilities. I have none of my suit abilities or half of my gadgets. So I thought that Spider-Man PS4 was pretty easy until I had to start fresh. And I'm like, oh, this is a little bit more difficult than I thought. Really? But I'm not playing on ultimate difficulty. I think I'm on spectacular, which is right below that.
Stay out of my business.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for the super chat, man.
Keep my men alive and
For your capture card, man. That means a lot to me. I'm definitely capture card and monitor are kind of next up for me. The things I need. Sorry if I'm not paying super close to the chat, because I'm actually getting into this mission. Gaming Worm, hello. Jacob Grammer, hello. Vicky. Oh god. I'm just calling out people that I see. So I was playing through this game yesterday, and I had to get to a stopping point right here because I was just like, I cannot start the stream off not playing any other mission but this one.
I could have taken him. Sure.
Yeah, I don't have anything unlocked in my skill tree, so other than this, maybe. You guys tell me, PS5 owners, did they switch the gadget button? Because it just feels so different to me. This midnight in England, that sucks. I'd definitely be in bed already. But thanks for coming out. That's awesome.
Stay here. Wait for the police.
I'm an early riser due to my work schedule.
Gotta find the survivors.
So I'm usually in bed by 10. Ah! Dude, these dudes annoy the crap out of me. Alright, let me catch up on the chats. Let's see. You can switch. Okay, so they did switch it. It was L1 at first. I thought so. Thanks, Spider Ruse. Yeah, I think it plays more like Miles Morales. I think Miles Morales was on R1. Okay, yeah, you guys are right. $2 super chat. Thanks so much from the green picture. When's the new trailer for Spider-Man 2? Go check out on YouTube, Stealth Gamer, I think it's 026. He has a video breaking down when he thinks the next gameplay or trailer is going to come out. And he basically looks at Insomniac's track record with how they released and promoted their games. And he was able to pinpoint that sometime, probably in June, there could be something. If not, definitely sometime this summer. So, yeah, he did a really good video on that, and he backs it up with just, facts and history with their other games. So, you don't believe they switched it? Yes, the air tricks did switch, but I have not unlocked air tricks in my skill tree. I'll show you my skill tree real quick. Skills. This is all I have. So this is all I'm working with at the moment. Let's see. Ryan Pricer, what's up? I used to have a really good friend named Ryan Price, but not Pricer. Unless this is Ryan Price, that'd be pretty funny. Let's see what else we got. Hopefully Summer Game Fest. That's what I'm hearing too. Summer Game Fest. See News to Astonish. We'll catch up. I still want to collab sometime soon. What's my job? I'm a manager at a coffee shop. But I just finished up school, so I'm currently looking to find a real career. When do you expect we'll see gameplay? Definitely this summer. And I'm telling you, once we get some gameplay, it's going to be on for content. I'm going to be busting out videos probably on the daily. It's going to be awesome. If we can get any sort of news. Right now, I'm stretching. I'm trying to come up with any topics that may be entertaining. I'll be sitting there at work just bored and I'll think about, what if this happened? And then I'm I should make a video about it. Which big name characters do you think will die in Spider-Man 2? I think MJ is a possibility. MJ is definitely a possibility. And it could be Rio Morales, might be one. So, will you be able to switch between Peter and Miles? I think that if you played the City That Never Sleeps DLC, they started to implement a mechanic where you could use Black Cat to help out with some takedowns. And I think that it's going to be similar to that. I'm not sure if they're going to go the full Arkham route where you can just switch between each other during combat. I would prefer that it'd be that way. It'd be really cool, but we'll see. I think that for the majority of the game, you're going to be forced to use Peter, and then there might be a few missions sprinkled in where you're Miles Morales. But I'm hoping that it is that way, because I want a Peter Parker focused story. I don't think that it makes sense for you to be able to choose whichever character you wanted for all the missions, especially when it's like, you know, it's a Peter Parker story. It's still a Peter Parker game, you know. See you, Spider-Roos. Thanks for stopping in. Everyone say bye to News to Astonish, and make sure you check him out. Vicky says July, probably. Are you going to do more streams? Hopefully, if this one turns out well, we'll do more streams. I'd love to just do a complete playthrough. I was thinking about doing, like, you know, maybe a 10-part series or so of playing through Miles Morales. I think that would be fun. Let's see. 93% done with the game. Ryan, is that your first time playing it? If so, that's awesome. See you, Preston. Let's see. Do you think we will unlock the Black Suit post story in free play? I think so. It'd be pretty disappointing if it just disappeared after the game. Your mic has some sounds. I'm not sure what that means. Does it sound okay? I'm literally using my game set mic. CBK is a manager at Coffee Bean in Earth. 1048 confirmed. Yeah, life's been crazy. Like I said, I work full time, finishing up school. I get married in a couple months, so it's a lot of balancing out the channel with, you know, prioritizing my real life. It's been tough to find a balance, but I'm enjoying it. Thank you so much for stopping by, even though it's 1 a.m. Definitely go to bed. I'm hoping to get a video out maybe tomorrow for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Llama Games, I'm dying for gameplay. Can't wait for the gameplay. Once the gameplay comes out, like, it's on for us. I mean, the content is just, it's going to be unreal. I can't wait to see all of the content creators just thriving. Oh, I forgot I can't throw him yet. That was fun. Let's see. Electric web. Oops. Yeah, I'm just like, I wish Insomniac really perfected the advanced suit in the remaster and fixed the colors. I can't wait to unlock everything. Oh, sorry. I can't wait to unlock everything, so that way I can really go off in combat. I always have the hardest time getting up this building, so we're just gonna go over here. See, if I had like my concussive blast, I can just knock these guys right off. I see a lot of people just like complimenting the channel, and I'll reiterate what I said earlier. It's just been the greatest blessing getting to do this, because like I said, I didn't have many people I could talk to in real life about this game. My best friends that I did a podcast with, which is where this name Comic Blast Keenan comes from, our podcast was called Comic Blast, and we talked a lot about Spider-Man, like PS4 on there, but they moved to go work in Disney World for, I think it was like 11 months, so we had to kind of stop the podcast, and that's why I started the channel, because I just love creating, and I was like, I have to have an outlet, so that's where the channel kind of formed. But yeah, I started it so that way I can talk to people about Spider-Man, and specifically this game. People are going to be streaming it the day it comes out. I don't know if, like, I don't know if I can personally stream it the day it comes out, because I just want to be focused solely on the game. So, JB, your profile picture is your dog? I can't see it. It's so small. It looks like a little white dog. Am I right? What kind of dog is it? It's laggy. Sorry, it's laggy. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't have a capture card, so it's in 720. I'm streaming straight through the PlayStation, so that's why my mic quality isn't as good as like my videos. With my videos, I actually use like a Blue Yeti microphone. Oh, here comes the fun part. Sorry if I don't answer the chat. Drew, what's up? I absolutely love playing this part. Do I edit my videos? Not really. I mean, I edit them, but most of the time it's just like gameplay. Like, I wanted my channel to just be about discussion when I started it. So like, I wasn't really into like doing fancy edits. Like I said, I was like coming from the podcast world. So we're just like talking.
Did that just happen?
I can edit, like if I really needed to. I started off school going to college for radio and television broadcasting, and a lot of that had to do with like video and audio editing, which is where I kind of like learned those skills. So if I needed to like edit my videos in a different way, I definitely could. And I'm sure once like Spider-Man 2 comes out, I'm gonna have like a long video with like edits and like showing clips from the story and stuff like that, because that's gonna deserve like more than me putting some gameplay in the background and talking. So I see a lot of you guys talk about how my like free roaming videos in the background are like repeats, and like it's totally true. And it's, you know, like I said, I only really wanted it to be a discussion channel, so I hoped, while it is kind of like pleasing to have something on in the background, I hope that people were just coming to like hear me talk and not so much like watch me play, because A, I'm not that amazing at it, and B, yeah, I continue to use the same gameplay footage for pretty much everything. His name's Leo. He's 6 years old. That's so cool. I just got a puppy. I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but I have pictures of my puppy on there. She is a Husky and Weimaraner mix, and she is a handful. She just turned 3 months. All right, parkour. See, this is what we need more of in Spider-Man 2. Only we got to make it more complicated. Oh God. Yeah, we need tons more parkour. You use a Blue Yeti too? Blue Yetis are like, honestly, the most bang for your buck. I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I have to hit circle? Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta pull off this panel. Oh. Okay. That's probably the first time I've died in Spider-Man in a year.
Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir.
Okay, there we go. That worked.
One engine down. Now for the second. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is only
nope.
Beginning.
There we go. You need help. I do need help. I'm dying quite a bit. This has always been my favorite mission.
Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this.
Fun fact, I got a follow from Tony Todd, the voice actor and I guess mocap actor for Venom in Spider-Man 2.
Please don't screw this up.
Which I guess he was following a lot of like people in the Spider-Man PS5 community. But yeah, that was awesome. Also shout out to Candyman. I'm not sure if you guys are film watchers, but I'm a huge lover of movies. So you know, I grew up watching Candyman with Tony Todd, and really awesome to get a follow from him. You have a dog named Bosley, and he's a Cocker Spaniel. Those are awesome dogs. Totally agree. More parkour on indoor sections. Heck yeah. Gotta go. See you, JB. Have you played Spider-Man Miles Morales? I haven't played that yet. I mean, I played it on my PlayStation 4, but I have not played it on the PS5 yet. I gotta beat this one first, and then we'll move on to that.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
Do you think there will be MJ missions? I don't. I think that Insomniac is really good about listening to feedback, and if there are any MJ missions, I'm sure the community is going to lose their mind. Which I didn't mind the first MJ mission. I did a video on the top, I don't know, whatever things that I don't want to see. Top features I don't want to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2, and one of them were the MJ missions. But I mentioned that I didn't mind the first one where you're in the art house because I felt like that was a good introduction to MJ. But then, God, every other one was just a pain to get through. And it's like the replay value of those missions. I can't even do my little roll and high jump. There's no replay value for those missions. I just want to fly through them. And I can't because you're just walking around slowly in stealth. It did get a little bit more fun when she had a taser, though. Let's be real. Before I get to this mission, I still haven't jumped off the Freedom Tower over there, so that's probably what we're gonna do.
I have to once again defend myself against the spurious
Let's see, chat.
Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion.
Can we remove quick time events? I kind of agree, just because there really is no challenge in the quick time events.
Was to create an anti-Spider-Man.
3 or more are overused. I agree with that too. 1 to 2 missions of MJ are okay. The problem with the MJ missions was that they weren't diversified enough. So there were just these stealth missions where you're just sneaking around people the whole time. And like I said, it got a little bit more fun when you got a taser because you could actually do something other than try to sneak around people. And then you got the same little animation whenever you got caught, where MJ's screaming, "Wait!" That got kind of annoying. But yeah. What's my favorite video game? So, Spider-Man PS4/PS5 is definitely my favorite video game of all time. But I'm not sure if you guys will believe it or not, but I actually grew up a fan of Xbox over PlayStation. The only reason I ever got a PlayStation was because of Spider-Man. So I grew up on Halo. Halo was my game growing up, and I still play it to this day. I play Halo Infinite quite a bit. So yeah, probably Halo 3. Hey Barry. Bye, sir, in court. I like Norman's house mission. I liked it the first time. Like I said, I didn't mind the MJ mission so much the first time. But yeah, what story beats do you not want to see repeated in PS5? I have a little bit of concern about them kind of repeating the same storyline with Otto and Harry. So obviously Harry is a great friend of Peter's. Otto is a great friend of Peter's. They kind of turn bad. Peter has to save them or fight them. It's just kind of the same thing. The only way that I won't be mad if they do it that way at all, but they have to do it right. They have to do it in the same way that they did it with Spider-Man PS4. You have to give us a relationship that we really care about, and we don't want to see, be compromised by his friend becoming a villain. So, yeah. Do you think Green Goblin will make an appearance in Spider-Man 2? I think that there will be a tease for Green Goblin. Mystic Prism was an Xbox kid too. Yeah, I mean, now I love the PlayStation. I love the exclusive games, and I think overall it's a better system. We need new maps. Yes. You see, we need to get over to Queens and Brooklyn. I can't remember which one it is. That one might be Brooklyn. I can't remember. That might be the Brooklyn Bridge. Also, I want to be able to go over there. I want to be able to... Oh, I need to take that picture. I want to be able to travel over to the Statue of Liberty. Doesn't the Statue of Liberty look so small in comparison to Spider-Man No Way Home? That looks really tiny. I'm not sure if it's just because it's far. Llama Game says, I wonder if you have the symbiote, will you be able to use gadgets? I would hope not. I hope you have just some really cool symbiote abilities that you use. Toby, Andrew, or Tom? I'm a Toby guy. I'm a 90s kid. I'm 30. I grew up with Tobey Maguire. But I think that they all bring something like unique and great. Like, I love them all. But I'm a big advocate of not saying that like one is better than the other, because like we all have our favorite Spider-Man. To be honest, like this version is my favorite Spider-Man. Everybody should have a Spider-Man that they can like relate to. So I will never hate on anybody for saying that like Andrew's their favorite or Tom's their favorite. Like, you know, we all have different things that we relate to, and we should be able to express whichever Spider-Man we love without being hated. So that's just my 2 cents on the matter. The Spider-Man community has like a bad habit for being kind of toxic and hateful towards, you know, certain Spider-Man, and I'm just like, who cares? Like, let people love what they love. Why do you gotta bring people down for liking something? Can we get Iron Man or to see him in this universe? I don't think I saw a rumor that there's not really going to be any other Marvel characters in terms of crossovers, but there are going to be a lot more Easter eggs for other Marvel characters, which I'm kind of fine with. If there is going to be another Marvel character out there that's cameoed in this game, I want it to be Daredevil. So I got to take pictures of all these buildings now, because what building am I taking a picture of here? Is it this one? That's got to be it. Hello? Wait, what building is it for real? Oh, it's in here. The statue.
Masterpiece.
Friends, I've just received
We need a Moon Knight game.
AKA the Vulture.
That'd be cool. Did you guys watch Moon Knight? I'd love to know what you guys think about Moon Knight, because I was kind of like meh on it. What did I just do? Oh, God. Wait, where are they? Oh, God, okay. Oh, it's just one guy. Okay, that went too bad. Yeah, if you guys want to like the stream, that'd be awesome. McShawn! Dude, I've seen you in my comments before, from time to time, actually. Appreciate you stopping by. Sauce Boss. See you in the comments all the time too. Seems like you guys really liked Moon Knight. Do you see Silver Sable returning in the game? Maybe. I liked Silver Sable in the first game. How would you like Daredevil to appear in the game? I would like there to be like some unfinished or some like Fisk things that need to be cleaned up, and for Daredevil to approach Spider-Man with help. I don't know. It could be as simple as like, hey, we need to clear out this like warehouse. This is his last warehouse, or whatever it may be. His last construction site. I don't know. Anything would be really cool. Just like a small little cameo where you team up and fight some guys, and that'd be enough to get me like really excited. But I don't know if they have plans. If another studio has plans to do a Daredevil game, then that'd probably be off limits, I'm assuming. Michael Rawlings hates this game. It's okay, man. You'll find a game that you like. We need Spider-Man, Daredevil, yes. Mystic Prison liked. It was one of his favorite Disney Plus shows. It's awesome. My favorite so far is Loki. Silver Surfer game. I would love a Fantastic Four game. Willie106, here's your shout out. And it's more than a shout out. I just want to say thank you so much for being here, Willie. Thank you so much for watching the stream, being a subscriber of my channel, and just being an all-around awesome person. Let's see. Team up mission with Iron Fist. Yeah. I'd be cool with, I don't know. I want to see some sort of team up with other Marvel characters. But let's get on to this mission. I've been delaying it for too long.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
This one's tough to get through, man.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
Rest in peace, Jefferson.
We'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school.
So the face scans look pretty dang good compared to
If only Miss
the
Steinberg
PS4 one.
Hey, you got this, Dad.
Miles looks pretty good
Come on,
too.
you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
You want the Spider-Man 2 symbiote suit to be like Web of Shadows. In that game, you were able to throw cars at people.
honey.
I need to go back and replay Web of Shadows. I'd love an Iron Man game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, can there be an Iron Man game? If so, what studio would develop it? I'm not sure what's going on with Square Enix and their little Avengers thing. Loki's your second favorite? I think my second favorite might be Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
A truck pulled away from the scene.
Or WandaVision.
Consolidated shipping.
But I don't feel like WandaVision absolutely nailed the landing. I also have not seen Doctor Strange yet, but I have plans to go see it this Thursday. Like I said, life has just been crazy busy.
Well, thanks, Jim.
Okay, so Mick Sean, yeah, that's where I feel like I first saw your name pop up, was in the live stream with
We all know
Joseph Whitty and Evan
Officer Davis.
and News to Astonish. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, I never thought I'd be able to be a part of something like that. Like, I started my channel like roughly 2 months ago.
Or we could.
Like, I posted a video, my first video probably in February, but like, I wasn't sure if I was actually going to take it serious at that point in time.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis.
You've been sick since yesterday. I hope you're okay.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine.
When did you find my videos? You said you've been watching them since you've been sick. I'm curious to see, like, you know what? I would love to know from everyone in the chat how you discovered my channel, if you can remember.
I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
A mission tier list video. I definitely want to do some tier lists, but I also want to do like a pretty big review for playing Remastered, even though I'm like 2 years behind.
But you won't be able to save them.
Other than Daredevil, what character would you like Insomniac to make? I'm really looking forward to Wolverine, and you stole the words out of my mouth. Fantastic Four game would probably be what I want. Now, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, but I think somebody at some point in time told me that Insomniac's working on a multiplayer Marvel game. And if that's the case, I'd love for it to be Fantastic Four. I think that'd be awesome. Mystic found me in his recommended videos. Found you like a month ago your leaks video. Recommendations. Okay, the chat's going too fast now. I can't keep up with it. So a lot of you guys just say like recommended videos. Yeah, Peter Parker. I want to agree with you there because I think that Gwen Stacy is going to appear in this universe at some point in time. And I actually mentioned that I want to see a hopefully down the line a Spider-Gwen game, and I got a lot of hate for it, but I don't care. I mean, like, I love Spider-Gwen, so I would love for that to happen.
Miles! Miles!
Nabil, said he looked up Spider-Man 2 news and found my channel. Do you think Insomniac will do a Spider-Verse game in the future? I think that'd be cool, just like way later down in the line.
Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter?
Yep.
Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. It's flying by. I can't believe I've been doing this for like 40 minutes already. Okay, so
Mom!
I love the comments, but I don't like spam comments. So I see your comment, but I'm not sure what that means. I don't want to ignore your comment, but you are kind of spamming it right now. So if you do really need to get in contact with me about something, you can email me. You should be able to go on my channel and find my email. It's in the description of one of my videos, or you can just like find me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll respond to you there. But definitely don't want spam comments, Mr. Vitamin T. Okay, it might be a bot. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the chat and I'm letting Miles' mom die right now. It's not good.
Damn it! Hurry! Flipping!
Adrian, you're my biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. I hope you succeed in anything that you're attempting to accomplish right now. Vitamin T is a bot. How do bots get in my channel? Like, I swear I don't get it. As soon as I post a video, there's like 6 or 7 bots posting stuff in my comments. And I'm like, how do they find me? I'm just a guy from South Carolina posting Spider-Man videos. Have you played? Thanks for taking care of the bot. Thanks, Mystic Prism. They're everywhere. Wait, I missed a comment. Have you played the older Spider-Man games? I grew up playing like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games, where Tobey Maguire actually voiced Spider-Man in those games. And then I played the Amazing Spider-Man ones as well. Didn't really care for those as much. And of course, play like Shattered Dimensions.
It was right there.
Adrian, first off, I want to say, like, if you guys are watching and you have a Twitter or Instagram and you want to follow me, please do, because that's the best way that we can, like, actually have a conversation. So if you guys, like, have video suggestions or whatever it may be, or just want to talk, that'd probably be the best way. Like, I see your comments, but, like, there are quite a few comments, and typically when I respond to a comment once, I don't get a notification for whenever you reply again, so I lose track of that comment. So if you guys ever want to have a discussion, like, I'm on Twitter and Instagram, or you can email me, whatever is easier. Nabil says he wants my channel to explode. I mean, I love that, but I've said it before and I'll say it again, like, I kind of love my little small community, so I would not be like, I'd rather have like a small community where, like, you know, you guys are just super into what I'm doing and I can like recognize familiar names all the time, and like, because I see all of you guys in my comments all the time, and it's so cool to see like the same names oh shoot over and over. So I kind of like my small community, and I feel like if my channel like really got bigger, I would definitely miss that. On the other hand, it's like I get a chance to maybe do something like this, not necessarily full-time, but like as a part-time gig, and I don't know, just get to meet more people. But I do love my little small community. You love Spider-Man 2 on PS2? Yeah, that's when they introduced like the not really physics-based web swinging, but the webs actually attached to the buildings. I remember it pretty vividly. Web of Shadows. how fast do you think the web swing in Spider-Man 2 will be? I'm hoping that it's like a lot faster. The rumor is that it's going to be like close to twice as... Oh, shoot. Oh, God. I'm an idiot. It's going to be almost twice as fast as the current web swing. I'm just going to make a run for this. Which would be great. I think that it definitely needs to be sped up. Coming from Miles Morales' web swinging and like air tricks over to this is pretty tough. Like I love this game. But once you play Miles Morales, you're like, I want to be able to do all the things that Miles is doing, but with Peter. It'd be cool if you could take MJ for a swing. You know, I was just thinking about the same thing. I was thinking about that the other day. You hope that Miles ends up dating the girl that can't hear. I can't remember her name either. But yeah, she was a great character.
Dad, no!
What's your opinion on Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions? I honestly don't remember it that well.
Wake up!
I either need to find a way to replay it, or I'll just go on YouTube and like watch somebody else play it. Ryan Pricer. I can't get over your name. When I see Pricer, I think of my friend Ryan Price that I grew up with. But yeah, you like smaller YouTubers because you can reply. I try to reply to as many comments as possible. Okay, moment of silence for the funeral. I'm kidding. Let's see. Yeah, Haley is her name. You feel the buildings aren't tall enough in both games. I haven't really necessarily had a problem with the buildings. But if we go to Queens, you're definitely not going to have tall buildings there. Yeah, Haley is it. Would you like to see Spider-Man 2 train saving side mission where you have to stop a breakaway train? Kind of similar to, somewhere in this game there's a mission. Yeah, it's like, I think it's the Mr. Negative, boss battle where you have to stop the train. And he tries to pull the Toby thing and he's like, oh, that totally worked last time.
Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know
pay respects.
Me,
everyone pay your respects to Jefferson Davis.
That's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, Adrian, give me the video suggestions, but don't put them in this chat because I'll lose track of them and I'll forget about them. So if you want to email me or like find me on Twitter or Instagram, that'd be really cool.
Don't worry.
Worst Spider-Man game? The worst?
Sorry, I was just trying.
The worst? That's okay, man. Go play your favorite Spider-Man game. Do you think Black Cat returning? Yeah, I think Black Cat is going to return. Not only do I want Wraith to come back, but also Martin Lee.
What I'm gonna do with him.
Oh, to the good side. I personally kind of like had my fill of Martin Lee at the moment, but maybe later on down the line, not the second game. I feel like the second game, like, I really want it to be like focused on Peter and Harry. Like, I want the majority of the character time.
I'm busy. What's up?
Oh, speaking of Wraith, to be focused on building that relationship between Peter and Harry, because there's already an established history with those two characters, but we haven't got to experience that ourselves. So they need to spend a lot of time in this game building that relationship, similarly to the way that they did Doc Ock and Peter.
And that kid lost his father.
So what do you guys think about? Do you think Harry is going to be Venom, or do you think they're going to like do a bait and switch and it ends up being Eddie?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research.
Da, da,
Go to
da,
this
da.
address.
Joey, what's up? Dude,
Dude,
thanks so much for checking out the stream.
He's hiding out there?
Joey's one of my old, like, film buddies. He's got a film YouTube channel.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know
Yeah,
what I find.
I used to do a lot of, like, film-related stuff, and then I've just really dived into creating content for Spider-Man.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
Alright, we gotta figure out what we can unlock for this stuff. Unlock that. Definitely need more of these. Oh. Need more crime tokens. Do I like the Resident Evil series? I didn't really play a lot of Resident Evil, aside for, believe it or not, on the PlayStation 1. And those games kind of scared the crap out of me. I like horror movies, but I do not like playing horror games. Unless, like, I'm watching somebody else, I'm fine with that, but yeah.
Attention units, multiple vehicle pursuit in progress. Location is Monk Park, over.
Today is a day for somber reflection, for mourning and honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. But it's also a day
All right.
never again. It stops here.
Eddie is random. Okay, let me read.
Well, I don't blame him for the bombing. That cowardly act is squarely the
I think Evan Falarka came up with, like, he didn't really come up. He made a really good point in the live stream that we did, where he personally, and I agree with him on this, wow, the rain particles are so much better in this game. The rain looks amazing in the remastered, but he said, like, he'd personally like to have Eddie be Venom, and I agree 100%, but, like, within the context of this game, it only makes sense for Harry to be Venom, because that just obviously is what they set up. So I agree with his point, but if I had my preference, you know, it would have been Eddie, and they would have set that up instead. But who knows, maybe we will get a Eddie Brock Venom someday down the line. McShawn, you've been watching me for like a month. I had 2 or 3 videos. That's insane. I don't think I have that many videos as it is right now. I think I have like 30 or something. Stealth Gamer's here, and I did put you as a moderator, so thank you. Stealth Gamer. Okay, so everyone, I was talking about when some sort of gameplay footage could be revealed for Spider-Man 2. Stealth Gamer's video is the one that I was talking about. So if you want to go ahead and click on his channel, he has a really cool video where he breaks down when he thinks there will be some sort of footage or gameplay or a new trailer for Spider-Man 2, and it's really awesome. Like, after watching that, I was like pretty convinced that it'd definitely be during the summer at some point in time. So you guys should definitely check that out.
MJ's hunch was right.
How do I like the PS5? So far, I loved it. Or I love it. But I haven't had much time to really play it. Like I said, this is, what am I like? How do I check it? Okay, so I'm 31% through the campaign currently. So yeah, I still haven't went and unlocked all the map, and I still got like all these backpacks to collect, and I'm clearly like not far in the actual story. So that's just about all I played, and then I tried to play a little bit of Cyberpunk yesterday, because I went ahead and got that used for like $20 just to see how it was, and that was okay. Graphically, how much do you think it will look in free roam? Are you talking about Spider-Man 2 or this game? I need to pay attention to the game, but I also want to talk to you guys. A Venom solo game? Yeah, that's kind of where I was getting at. You could go the lethal protector route if you wanted to. I know for sure Insomniac has like another Marvel game that they're working on outside of like Spider-Man or Spider-Man Miles Morales. So that could potentially be it, but definitely wouldn't mind seeing some other Marvel characters like Daredevil, or if they wanted to do a Fantastic Four game, that'd be really cool too. See you, Sauce Boss. So what month do you think a Spider-Man 2 will drop? Sometime in the fall, right before holiday. I'm going to lean towards October. We'll see, though. Because I feel like this game's going to have some, like, horror vibes, and I feel like October is just the right mood. And if you watch the Spider-Man 2 trailer, you can see, like, the leaves on the ground kind of got, like, the fall colors. So I think that could be it. Obviously, like, the fall time. I think it was September for the first game, but fall time definitely worked well for the first Spider-Man game. So I should try Ratchet and Clank. I definitely should. I haven't played any other Insomniac games other than the Spider-Man ones. Besides the PS5, what other consoles do you have? I have an Xbox One S, which is where I play my Halo. And we're not even going to do stealth. We're just going to take these guys out real quick. If you're just joining, I did not transfer over my PS4 save data. So I have absolutely nothing unlocked. I'm starting fresh. That was my choice. Just because I thought it'd be fun. I'm up for the challenge. Oh god. So I don't have a lot of the moves, abilities, and suit powers that you guys are accustomed to seeing. Ooh, I did not mean to throw him over that wall. You know, for the longest time, I never realized that in that animation, that takedown animation, you're making him punch himself in the face. Oh yeah, I gotta get the guy over the wall. Where'd he go? Is he running? Is that him? He is running. Where are you going? I think we should kind of follow him. This is some master stealth. He has no idea I'm following him. Next up on my stealth wish list for Spider-Man 2. That was so funny. I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Okay, that's all of them. Security lock.
Ratchet and Clank games are good. What's the number one game improvement you want for Marvel Spider-Man 2? The thing that I would love the most is just a huge, huge map. I want Brooklyn. I want Queens. I want to be able to visit the Statue of Liberty. I want to be able to go down into subways. Like, if the PlayStation 5 is as powerful as they say it is, I mean, give us a map like that. Like, I keep forgetting my gadget wheel is now R1 instead of L1.
Looks like I could override the circuit.
That'd be like my main thing.
My electric webs.
Also, I want to be able to free roam as Peter Parker. That's more of a minor one.
Looks like the circuits need a little more juice. There. Looks like the circuit's still stable.
Here we go.
Maybe there's another junction box close by. Almost
Wait,
there.
did that not do
One
it?
more box should do it.
Where's the other one? I forgot.
Gotcha.
I don't have you. Why are you saying? Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
That's it.
Let's see. You think these games will succeed because there's no co-op or online? Yeah, I agree. I was like kind of one of the few people. I felt like once the Miles Morales game came out, everybody was like really wanting co-op for the second game, and I was like one of the few people that was like, I'm kind of good on that. I don't really care to have co-op. But if they wanted to do like co-op, like DLC or like something that you can do with friends after the story is complete, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh man.
If you send me a friend request on PlayStation, I will accept it. Yeah, so McShawn, you're talking about Tony Todd following me. He actually, if you have Twitter, he's been following a lot of people in the Spider-Man community. I mean, he's pretty much the only person getting us hyped for this game, like from Insomniac. Like he seems really excited to be playing and voicing Venom. So he's like,
High-tech equipment.
him and maybe
Later, I
Najee
can
a little
recycle this
bit
stuff into
are
some
getting
weapons
us
of my own.
hyped for the game, which the fact that they're doing like motion capture and they're
Comes from Fisk
both kind of like
Foundry.
posting a lot on social media about it leads me to believe that there's something like
This is
coming up
crazy.
soon for us.
This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
Do you think that Harry will sacrifice himself
You were right.
for Peter?
He's using this place as a
Could be.
front for the demons.
That's
Bomb
one
making,
way that
gun
you can make
running.
it different from the Doc
And it
Ock
looks like they're planning
storyline. Is
another
that
attack.
like
This time on Norman Osborn's campaign office.
Doc Ock didn't sacrifice himself for Peter? I mean, he clearly was still kind of like
Found an address here. I think it's
still kind of messed up towards the end of the game. So one way to kind of like make that story not feel as familiar is to have Harry sacrifice himself.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
My PlayStation name is Keenan Creates, so
Norman Osborn's campaign office.
it's the same thing for my Twitter and
We've had
Instagram.
a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling
See,
center.
I
You'll
don't
find
have
all the
like
evidence
that was a
there.
weird animation.
Got it.
I
I'll
want to
get
see
those
some
campaign offices
like
evaluated.
reflections or ray tracing. Where's a good place for that? Probably Times Square, which is like right there. You know what? We can fast travel because it's locked. All right, fine. I was about to say we can fast travel because the loading times are pretty much non-existent in the PS5, but I guess I have to unlock fast travel still. Yeah, go follow Tony Todd and just tweet at him and say, I'm a huge fan, I love Spider-Man, I love Venom, can you follow me? And he'll probably follow you back. I didn't do any of that, I just like followed him, and I think somebody tagged me in like a mention with him, which then led to him following me, which is awesome. So somewhere in Times Square, I've seen it in photo mode, there's like this cool, is it right here? This might be it right here. See, there's like a cool floor where you can take some really nice looking pictures, but I don't know where it is. Oh, wait. Look at that. That is insane. The reflections. Doesn't look so good when you point it that way. I guess because the rain's on it. So this might have been it right here. So we'll go to photo mode. Oops, nope, don't want to do that. Photo mode. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then he had his tilt on to make it vertical. And then it is so hard to do this vertically. So you got like the whole Times Square thing going on, but you got the cool reflections in the floor. Let me try to catch up. Grungus Jarvis, hello, what's up? You hope if Venom is Harry, he destroys the research labs. I love that. That's hilarious. I didn't really love the research labs in this game. McShannon's hype is through the roof. Mine too. Do you prefer the old face? Absolutely, I do. But I will say this about Ben Jordan, like the new face is like Ben Jordan in real life looks like Peter Parker. Like he looks like a really good Peter Parker. But for whatever reason, the face scan just does not work very well for him in this game. And I think a lot of that, like, it's not even just the face scan. Like, they need to fix his hair. I don't think the hair looks very good. And they just need to make him look a little bit older. Obviously, I'd prefer to just keep it as John Bubniak's face scan, but I will say that I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit, but I do miss John's face in this game. You think it's further if I'm looking for the stairs? Are you talking about the red stairs? Because I know there's the red stairs. This might be it. No, I saw a really cool photo from somebody, and this might be it right here. He might have been standing on this. But he took a really cool photo, and he was standing on something that had like some insane reflections. And I was like, I got to do the same thing, but I'm not sure exactly where he was standing. Do you think that Peter and Miles will get new finisher animations and swinging animations? Yeah, definitely. If you look at the swinging from Spider-Man PS4 to Spider-Man Miles Morales, okay, so those games were separated by 2 years, but they were both in development at the same time, roughly. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I think, started nearing the end of Spider-Man PS4's development, but in Miles Morales, I mean, they clearly, like, they improved the swinging and, like, traversal and the air tricks you could do tremendously as compared to Spider-Man PS4. So just think about what they're doing with all of the free time, like the years it's been since the first game. They've probably added so many cool animations. Like we're hyped for this game, but I don't think that we're ready for like what this game really is going to be like. Because you got to think, Insomniac developed Miles Morales for the PS5 and the PS4, so a lot of their time and resources really went to kind of developing two games, like making it for two consoles, where this one is the first Spider-Man game that they get to exclusively work with the PS5, and I feel like they're gonna blow us away. Like, I make these wishlist videos for things that I want to see, but like I feel like they're gonna, blow me away. Like, I feel like a lot of those things might be in the game, and more, like things that I can't even think of to add into a video. So Nick doesn't have a problem with the face. Yeah, it's fine. Everybody's always like, yeah, he doesn't look 23, and I don't know, it's kind of tough because like when I was like 25, I looked like I was 16. So I can kind of like relate a little bit with that. Just like some people just look a little bit younger. So Nero says that he thinks that the older one looked a little too old. I can get that. For what I remember, the PS5 face is a prototype. Yeah, so Evan actually mentioned that the PS5 face they essentially put on the face scan. They kind of layered the face scan of Ben Jordan on top of John's, and that's why it kind of looks not perfect. I think that's how he explained it. But with that being said, I'm pretty sure that the Miles Morales game is like, that's just Ben Jordan. So they're not trying to cover it up over John's face scan, if that makes sense. Terry Lee, this is amazing. You're amazing. The first game was so close to perfect. I definitely agree. Like when the first game came out, I was like, this is perfection. But once you kind of have like some time to play it multiple times, like I have, like probably 15 times, I swear. You can see things that can be improved, but I still find it to be like a masterpiece of a game.
A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style.
Self Gamer likes Ben's face more than John's. That's like, you must be like one of 6 people that do. And that's not me hating on you at all. I just think that's pretty funny. If you guys have Instagram, go look up Ben Jordan on Instagram, and you'll see that like they can do better with his face scan, I think, because he really does look like a good Peter Parker, in my opinion. Do you think there should be a theater mode? Yes, that'd be awesome, because then you could create some really cool gameplay clips, and I don't know, you could just do a lot of cool things. Like, imagine, there's probably some really creative people out there, like if they had a theater mode, they'd probably be able to create some like cool short films through this game if there was a theater mode. You guys want to see?
That stuff
Okay.
I found at the recycle
I was trying to figure out why I was in this menu, and it's because the game put me in there. Here's the suits I have. I have not crafted any of them. And I can't craft a lot of them because... Oh, wow, I didn't know I could do that one. Just because I need to unlock a bunch of stuff still. A lot of you guys prefer the old phase. I'm kind of like, it is what it is. Like, we just need to accept it now. See, imagine the TASM suit with a theater mode. Exactly. Like, you could recreate
I love using bad guys' own weapons
the
against
like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 opening if you wanted, minus the helicopter. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Trip mine. Look at the rain. It looks amazing. I mean, probably not to you guys because it's streaming.
And that, my friends, is what
in
karmic justice looks like.
720p. Once I get a capture card, it will look amazing. I can't wait to do Miles Morales though and just like see what it's like to swing in the snow. So what have you... I know this is like off topic and not Spider-Man related, but what did you guys think about the Gotham Knights
Sleep it off.
gameplay footage? Because for me personally, I don't hate the way it looks. To me it seems like a better version of Avengers.
You literally didn't see that.
I'm trying my best to be nice about it because I don't know, like, I'm giving my honest opinion, but at the same time, like, I hate hating on games because there are, like, you know, there's hardworking people that are behind it. So I hate to completely trash on people. But I mean, I'm not sure if it's like necessarily my style of game, but I will play it. Like, I played Avengers. I played the crap out of Avengers for a solid like month, where I was like really trying to give the game a chance, you know. And then eventually I moved on. Ryan is playing PS5 while watching. Oh, so you're close to 100%. Oh yeah, didn't you say you're at like 97, 98 or something like that? Gotham Knights looks good. Graphics good, animation's bad. That's my thing, is like the graphics look solid, but they're not... I don't know, like there are times where like I see people playing Arkham Knight and I'm like, that might look a little bit better than Gotham Knights. But the animations for the fighting, I think they're a little stiff. They still have a while before the game comes out, so maybe, you know, things are kind of perfected. But overall, like, I thought, I don't know, like the gameplay and the fighting was just a little stiff. And I also noticed that, like, so there's like a section where you're fighting as Red Hood in the gameplay, and he's on the streets, and he's beating up one guy, and the rest of the goons are standing all around him as he's fighting with bats, and they're not bothering to swing or anything. Like, they're not attempting to fight him as he's fighting the other goons. So I'm not sure if it's just because they're playing on like an easy difficulty for the gameplay footage that they released. If so, that's kind of disappointing because I feel like you should play on a higher difficulty and then get someone really skilled at the game to like really show it off. But yeah, it just seemed like all of the AI enemies weren't really doing very much. They're just kind of standing around and watching. You're mad that they canceled it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox? Yeah, that was kind of out of nowhere.
Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale horse rides.
So Nabil says he doesn't really care for the combat at all. Seems super boring. But that's just me. Wish the combat was like Arkham games, yeah. Also, like, Jason Todd really looks weird in that game.
They have bases all around the city.
I wish they could have showed off some, like, Batgirl stuff. So Felix Wall says, I'm gonna be completely honest, having underground Spider-Man fan YouTubers like you is awesome. Just hearing all the fans' opinions and thoughts. Thanks, man. Like, I don't know, that was kind of the intention of my channel, was to just like meet different people who like the game and talk to them about Spider-Man. Like, that was pretty much the only reason I built the channel. It wasn't to like get like thousands of subscribers or like a bunch of views, which I appreciate all of that stuff because it, you know, motivates me to keep going and creating content. But overall, it's strictly been about like meeting you guys. And like I said, like I've become so familiar with a lot of your names in my comment section that like I feel like we just have become friends through the internet. And I don't know, I just love hearing all of your opinions. And I said it earlier in the stream, like, I forgot I'm wearing the negative suit. I said it pretty early in the stream that, oh, here comes Silver Sable. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I said earlier in the stream that, what was I? Okay, we're just gonna move on because I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, okay, so what I was going to say is, I hate these whip guys. No. That a lot of you guys actually sway my opinions in my comment section, so like, I'll have like a point that I'm making in the video, and then somebody will be like, actually, this is why I like it this way, and I'm like, that's a pretty good point, like, I didn't see it that way. So whenever you guys do, you know, leave your comments, more often than not, like, you know, having that discussion, whether it's you disagreeing with me, is really helpful for my videos, because if you look at some of my older videos, you can see that my opinions have shifted a little bit on the game. It's just because some of you guys came up with some really great points that I didn't see before. So it's been one of the best things about just like having the channel overall. Okay, so this is my favorite takedown when I'm like trying to get, okay, I don't have it anymore. My favorite takedown to do is just jumping in the air and then just kicking them to the ground. Okay, I need to actually pay attention because I'm about to die. Let's do that. What? I forgot about that. There, oh, that works. That worked perfectly. This game's a lot harder when you don't have like all of your moves unlocked and whatnot. Wolverine and Spider-Man team up? I'm not sure. Insomniac hasn't confirmed nor denied that they exist in the same universe. I'm sorry, I gotta change this suit. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I can't.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do
Leo says that Batgirl will be the one that most resembles the Arkham Knight games. Or Arkham games.
Whoa.
I can see that.
Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Because they already kind of have like history with Batman in the Arkham games, so you could probably carry over a lot of like similar mechanics as the Arkham games. It's me, your boy 5. Big fan? I'm a big fan of you. Like I said, like all of you guys in the comments, I've probably seen you guys in the comments of my other videos, so it's cool to see you guys show up for this. King Sharky says he's been thinking about making some videos. He or she. Can't confirm either way. And my thing is like, always go for it. If you have a creative drive, then do it, you know? But you have to like love creating, because sometimes you may be creating and not many people are showing up for a little while, and it takes some time to get, you know, going. So that's where like your love for creating comes into play.
You get in my way, I will not be so gentle. Go.
Silver Mommy incoming. Mystic, Evan Flarkus said in the live stream that we did that it has not been confirmed, but at the same time, it has not been denied, so
It's okay. We're
We'll
still
see.
best buds.
We're not best buds.
Yeah,
Well, that took a dark turn.
Silver Sable's like,
Anyway, Sable has the
she's
mayor's
awesome in
ear
this
and
game.
unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot.
Mr.
but
Negative
nothing
plays Red Hood.
relates back to
Yeah,
I'm working on
one of
it.
my friends actually told me that. He's a huge Red Hood fan. He's a guy, his name's Cole.
Hey, MJ.
He was
Hey,
one of
so I
my
dredged up some
podcast
records on
partners
Marty's other business holdings.
when I did the
He's got places
podcast.
all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a
Stealth
case.
Gamer's gonna do one
got it.
video and one
I'm headed to
stream
Lee's
a
office in
week.
Beach to see if I can learn more about
You know
why
I'll
he's
be there
doing
for
this and what he's got planned
each one of
next.
those.
Okay.
Well, streams are like kind of iffy, but I'll definitely always watch, you know, the other Spider-Man communities
Lee's only got
videos.
one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
Streams are like a little tough for me to make because a lot of you guys stream pretty late, and I go to bed pretty early. Because I'm an early riser, I'm usually up around like 5:30 or 6. So I end up missing a lot of people's streams. I try to at least like stop by and say hi and then dip out, but everyone, I think I'm gonna hit a stopping point for the stream, and if you guys do want me to do more, maybe I can try to get one a week. If you guys are like super interested in that, I'll definitely do it. But like I said, I'm an early riser, so it's near my bedtime. But yeah, thank you guys a ton for watching. It's been awesome. It's been fun to talk to you guys like in real time as opposed to just replying to your comments. My goal is to do a video tomorrow, if not tomorrow by Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll be in the comments talking to you guys about that video, whatever the topic may be. I have not even decided. And then I also got some collabs coming up soon with other Spider-Man content creators. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, thank you guys a ton for watching, and I will see you guys later.